What's the creepiest unsolved mystery? The Erickson twin sisters that ran across a motorway in England were hit several times by lorries and cars, and just kept moving somehow. Even the backstory and aftermath get weirder the more you find out, the stranger it gets. Brian Schaefer went into an OSU campus bar. Never seen again. Filmed entering inside but never leaving. Tragically, his family members all met sad deaths in the decade following. Kyron Horman. Stepmom took him to school, walked around the science fair, in the gym, then he went to class. Has not been seen since. He was in the school. Come on now. It's been over a decade now. I have a Google alert on his name for updates. What pisses you off immediately? When people block the aisle with their cart at the grocery store. When I'm not lying and PPL don't believe me. It always really upsets me. Then they use your inevitable defensiveness as proof of your dishonesty. When people don't respect actually nice teachers. Like WTF is wrong with you? When somebody is standing super close behind me in line. I once saw someone parked in a lot at Target literally taking trash from their car and placing it onto the ground. There was so much trash it formed a small pile. Not only did they do this as broad daylight, but they did it less than 10 feet from the entrance, which also happened to be where the trash can was. I hate people who litter. Hate them. Also, people who throw trash out of their cars while driving can go to hell. What is your first impression when you hear someone saying, "I go to therapy"? Good for them. Right along with "I hope it helps" works. So much better that hearing, "I have all of this pain buried deep inside and I refuse to speak to a therapist." Bro, that person trusts me enough to open up about it. I feel honored. Someone who is working on improving themselves is refreshing. I'm glad people are working on themselves. Mild jealousy. Me too. I go to therapy too. I like PPL who take care of themselves. Better than the toxic people who go around hurting others. Edit. An award. Thank you so much, kind internet stranger. I'm just trying to do my best as a human, and I appreciate other humans too as we embrace our imperfections. What's embarrassing for a grown man to still be doing? I was going to say, nothing, because people should do what they want to be happy, but after reading the comments I realize I was wrong. Playing TikTok vids loud as fuck in public. Throwing tantrums. Forgetting to flush the toilet after pooping. Not being able to admit you are wrong when shown. Doubling down on something just because you don't want to be embarrassed as middle school shit. Denying the words they spoke 5 seconds before. Arguing when calm feels like a life hack for me. I've gotten into arguments where maybe I was caught off guard with the topic or was a little too emotionally dependent. But if you ever feel like you're in the right of an argument, just be the calmer one of the bunch. You'll notice angry people fuck their words up a lot and often don't think before talking. What is something you silently judge people for? Being shit parents. Being obliviously in the way. Like getting to the end of an escalator and just standing there. Or standing with a group of people in a doorway or aisle. Or stopping to stare at your phone in the middle of the sidewalk. Just move out of the way like 2 steps and everyone's life is easier. People who keep their dogs on chains outside 24/7. How they treat clerks. I hate when PPL leave their paper coffee cup on a random shelf in Walmart when they're done with it. That's so gross and entitled. Throw away your own garbage. Watching videos at full volume in public. I don't understand this. Fat people who I see running. I judge them in a good way. I always root for them. Littering.